Alrighty, alrighty. 136th rapid Lego. That's basically been my streaming schedule nowadays. Every Monday we do this one, and then I promise I might do another one or stream more, but I don't. And I know when I'm saying it, I will not. Maybe one day, or maybe even this week. Who knows? Let's see how this goes. It's kind of like 50-50 if I'm gonna stream and even this one this week, because I'm feeling alrightish now. Been sick 4 days. Few players at the moment in the team, which is good. Hello, Newman. Horrible. It's 3xk. Apparently they're also a streamer. Horrible. Maybe this guy is this week. Ludicrous. First round. 26:57. Did you see the ludicrous display last night? Sadly, I did. I haven't played except few moves in daily games. I don't think I've played any chess at all in days. At least 4 days. Let's see how it goes. It's probably the longest break I've taken from actually playing chess moves or chess games in a while. Maybe we'll squeeze in one storm. Get our brains going on. License Butchless, where is that? Is that good? That's not good at all. That's better. It's always good to know how to make checkmates in one, just in case you have to actually do it in a chess game. Or pick up the pieces from forks. Very useful, very useful. Or made in two, that's a new one. Is this made in, it's still made in two. How about this one? This is not, this is actually winning material in fumes. More complicated stuff. More complicated stuff. Like to somehow check here. I guess we just take and just do it, and that's the best we can do. Then back to mate once. At least this is somewhat intelligent puzzle where we have to, well, I don't know if we have to, but the cleanest way to win is to trade the rooks and then go promote. Another fork. Bing bang. Notice these guys on the diagonal, so we give a check and put the king on the diagonal. Bing bang. Rook there. Queen trade. Rooks are probably irrelevant. Knight is covering this with trade and go pick up the bishop. And here we do something else. Probably check. And if he goes here, we check the king off the rook and then take free rook. And here we do something crazier. I don't know. Trap there, queen. I suppose so. Hooray. Could take here, but then is this a thing? Think we can just about take it, right? Threaten mates in around here, and the rooks comes here, and also there's this mate and horrible things. And I don't think this kills us, so I think we can do it. Cool beans. I mean, I kind of want to jump there. Is it starting? Okay, 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Hello, Hitman. Hello, Rohan. But I think we have to go it in a lamer way and just go here. I would love to go here and here, but it just does not work. Chop, 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 chop. End up a piece. Chop, chop, chop. Check there, check there. Oh, this is a discovered check hitting this one. I mean, it's not discovered check, but it's a check with a discovered attack. Or something. Here we can take there, 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 and deflect everything in the wrong places. Alright, that's not a lot, but at least we got them all right. Alright, the tournament is about to start. And like always, let's spam the tournament link just in case somebody would be crazy enough to want to play with me. In the same tournament, in the same team. It's 10 minutes, no increment today. It's the right link in the... At least it's the same link in both places. So it's probably the right one too. Hooray! Two, one. Let's see if we get the monster here. We got Yarik, who was trying to challenge me earlier. Alright, let's put the things in order and play. D4. D5. And let's go with our true and tested Slav defense. Alright. Well, I always take, so let's take. And A4. Preventing B5, so we get the bishop out. Can't do much about getting, or I mean, there's probably some ways you could try to hold on to the pawn, but I usually don't bother. Our claim to fame again is that we at least got white to lock down this bishop here inside the pawn chain. We have a nice square here on the B4. Notice A4. Nobody's kicking us out of there. Well, sometimes white actually manages to do that, but we have ways to reinforce that square a lot. And here we just keep on developing. Okay, so what did we lose is that white has the two extra central pawn. And he eventually wants to play E4, and then he actually has nice looking extra central pawn. And maybe even go all the way. So this is one of those sneaky ones. He's kind of X-raying my B7. I always play just Queen E7 here, which I think is fine. I think there's also some kind of C5, Knight C5 stuff, Knight C6 stuff. How does that go? Basically we sack a pawn. But I don't remember. Like here, knight c6, and if knight a2. Bishop takes c5. Queen takes b2, hitting the knight. Maybe here. I don't know. It looks decent, and it always takes a, like their queen is a little misplaced here and the knight's misplaced there and stuff's happening and everything's horrible. I at least hope it's horrible. That was very lazy calculation from me. I don't think that qualifies as calculation. But if you don't want to go to this nonsense, you can play queen e7, which is usually pretty good. Alright, so I think maybe a5 is a move here. Not so sure about that one. If I remember, is there some stuff where we take here and if they snap there we go knight b4 and then threaten rook b is here and then the knight might, well, knight might go here and the bishop might go here and guess the only question is takes. Rook c8, rook d1. And though it kind of runs into this stuff more, but where do we stick our queen? Maybe here. The knight is on the way there already. I don't mind. I mean, we could probably play here to cover this and then take here. I don't think they can defend that one in a way. Is that a good place for my queen? Because I don't like, well, I could be okay in a5 in that line too. Okay, I guess knight d4 could be a question mark. Trying to undermine the defender here and then the bishop. But usually I don't know if this is such a problem because we take with the pawn and there's some cover on here. I think I'll go here with the idea to cover this and I don't see how he covers that. Yellow cursor advanced technique. Yeah, I made it big like Rengo too. Now everybody can see what I'm doing. I got tired. I think my last one was like cyan or something. Alright, this one. I guess that's the same idea that I said here. Well, technically it hangs the knight, but then the bishop hangs too. So his idea is something, make me a weak pawn on c file. Can I do anything about it without dropping pieces somewhere? I mean, I guess I could take here, and then he has the bishop pair and an extra pawn, even though we could maybe go here. Maybe takes, goes here, and then what? This covers that. Oh, I'm very low on time. Let's just make some moves. This is a little questionable because this rook obviously should belong on the d file. I don't think I can pull off this kind of nonsense yet. But now my idea is to put this rook on the b file, and this just does this for now. And maybe at some point we actually can deal with this nonsense and things will be fine, question mark. Can't move the bishop without, well, I don't know, this seems a little risky, taking and pinning. Taking and pinning. I'll just drop this bishop back because it makes me nervous being it here. Maybe I'll stick the knight here. Alright, he says no. I don't want this guy to push there. We have a nice square here. We have even pawns. But he did free his bishop. And I have a weak pawn here. I guess that's a backwards pawn. Okay, I'm gonna play h6 just because he didn't come pin me. I mean, probably goes here now anyways. Or something. Okay, I'm not sure about this move at all. I want my knight. Where? I want this bishop out though. I want it out somewhere. I think I'll just try to put the knight somewhere. Probably even there. This we could go kick around. I don't know, actually, maybe there's knight d5. Naughty, naughty. Alright. Idea to unpin the f-pawn and maybe go here and there. Hopefully, hopefully. Now this would not be a check, but does that matter in any way? I'm gonna do this questionable f6. Never play f6, but I want this guy to actually do something. Let's put it into test instantly. Maybe we can somehow, I mean, same plan. Or even here. Also actually hits the queen nicely now too. Could also cement the bishop there, but then I'm afraid the knight just doubles back towards that hole. But this wins a pawn, right? Because everybody's hitting Raymond now. Or Barry, or whatever it's called. Hello, Joshua. Now we actually win an exchange, right? If I can calculate at all. And we could take with the knight, so we could, if they take our bishop, we can take with the knight. And if he goes here, we just take the bishop. So that went pretty well in the end. Maybe there are some questions about the c-pawn, and white could have probably played against there better. Or I could have probably improved somewhere where we don't get a weak c-pawn. Computer says, no, your pawn is fine, you're better here. I mean, I guess my pieces are pretty active. And we have like have a weak c-pawn. They have a b-pawn on the open file too. Mine is isolated, of course. But maybe my pieces are like a little more active already. Yeah, and this is still shut down, so it takes a while. Fine. I'll take it if I was better. I didn't really believe in this though, but I was not super worried about this though. But it's always nice to actually win a first game in this tournament. Like, I regularly lose the first one almost every time. Bungaloud. But it's so rude to my opponents, Joshua. It's so rude. I'm gonna reject and like give your points back. I just can't do it. I just can't do it. Sorry. Not even as a redeem. Like this is just like a insult my opponents. How do I keep your points back? Probably not there. Maybe there. I don't know how to play this either, but let's do it. Let's reject everything and give everybody a refund. So this is the Steinitz variation of the French, I think. And even here, or maybe even here we are not supposed to play f4, right? But this is where we get the knights nicely tucked here and here. In this weird way, this guy develops in this guy's place and this guy goes here, and now they are nicely defending the d4, right? I assume this is some theory and he's gonna pop me soon with some kind of move. I have no idea. Takes or no takes. I mean, if I don't take, then I lose a pawn. I like pawns. Agreed. Agreed, Joshua. All right, like here I definitely have almost no idea what I'm doing. I'm pretty sure I've been in this position many times, but I've gotten here by accident. Maybe I've even seen a game or two from here, but what's the white's point? Black has a weak pawn here, but is it really that weak? And can I actually attack it? It's gonna castle there. I feel like I've been lost. I lost a game somewhere where his sack is here. Eventually. I can't remember. I mean, this also drops that pawn. We could chop here and have somebody take, and then I don't know, do something about that. I guess we could play like a bishop here. It's probably a pawn sack again, but like in the last game, we kind of played in the same style that you can go hunt pawns. We are maybe attacking you. Oof. Well, now I kind of want to take the knight. Guess that's fine too. The knight just likes to attack there. Do we want to trade? Nah, let's take with the pawn. It's probably theory still. So is this now actually hanging? It was really hanging all the time, but like even I know I might have some compensation there if he grabs it too early. Sorry, completely wrong view too. Bigger part now. Nah. This we are kind of defending with the trickeronis here, but I mean, of course I could just stick the rook here. Could counterattack this guy and defend here. I could just attack there too. I have to remember my knight is almost lost here. I mean, not lost, but very, very loose. I mean, obviously, we should probably try to somehow sneak somebody here in a hole. There's probably some stuff here. Well, actually, probably not. Well, if it takes out, probably take here and then something. I mean, I guess that's is that a problem? Maybe we can just take it. But maybe it doesn't take this way, but maybe it just takes 10 still here. And then there's a lot of guys here and my bishop is hanging here. All right. Well, that's sad, of course. That is sad, of course. We could stick the knight into the hole here, but somehow I feel like maybe we are supposed to be attacking here. 8-6 or 8-7. And also maybe here, but that's covered so many times, so not sure. Here the knight doesn't really do anything and blocks the rook. Except 8 here, 8-6. What do we do? Knight here, chop chop, is that anything? I mean, we could go here and then just go back after 8-6 and claim we really weaken those light squares, question mark. Make the bishop great again. It was pretty great bishop anyways. Any chances there's something funny here? Or here, chop chop chop, queen check, knight somewhere. I don't believe so. I mean, maybe some kind of a old fishing pole. Whatever, let's go fishing. When nothing else works, just go desperate. Idea is to go here, and then the pawn attacks the only defender of this square, which is dangerous. Maybe you can even push the pawn there and just do some kind of checkmate. Is this working? I don't know. Still can't take here because of this. Could take here, but that's dangerous. Then maybe we could take here. All right, so did we gain anything with this? Like the knight's still stuck here. He's developing. I don't know if the knight bishop is ever getting there. I don't know about this move, except it lets me keep the knight there until he's brave enough to take. Well, let's stick the knight there. Ask the rook where he wants to live. Hmm. 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 Well, let's rook lift like everybody else does. Oh. Okay, now it technically is... Well, I'm just gonna do it. Rook here. So I could probably now sneak this off and... I don't know, but still probably can't. Can I sack on the knight? Queen g4. Discoveries with the knight afterwards. We're running out of pieces a little bit, but queen, bishop and the knight together, they are not the worst. Could also maybe go all the way here. Try to get through here. Because I just noticed hanging around here that maybe they could pull e5. Threatens my queen and maybe e4 to shut down the bishop. Oh, try to sneak through here then. I don't think he has time to go for this because this is made in something threat. Spicy. I mean, maybe his idea is just to open this to defend. Which is probably smart. Could I do this one? Probably not. Rook defense, nice. If I go here, I don't know. Do we have any funny business around there? I have one idea, but it's probably not good, to be honest. Now that I see it, well, it fails. It still fails for this. Oh, no, that's not this though. This is mate, right? Alright. Mating patterns, even though this is probably very rare. I'm not sure I actually knew that, just saw it, but like a... But I assumed like if it does f6, queen covers things here. I was gonna go rook here with again lifting ideas and somehow like maybe stick the rook here or something. But then I'm not sure what do I do against this. Hope that I have stuff like this in future against that, but where to stick the queen? It's probably not good. Let's see what machine says. White is better here. Queen h5. Really? Rook f8. I don't understand any of it anymore, but let's just randomly look here. Or maybe I would just have enough pawns to... Well, I have an extra pawn. Let's see what this is about. Just gives off the exchange for fun. It's the rook covering this, so there's no funny business here. If I go here and try to do this, then bishop e8 covers. Alright, nobody's gonna find that defense though. Actually, it's not even half unsound. Okay, h4 was not correct move, but black could have sniped. But even that's still even Steven. If I find queen, or knight g6. Not sure I've looked at this move at all. Probably would have done something like this with the idea to push and go there. But apparently he can just, because the knight can go backwards and still defending this. Now he's up 2 pieces, which is probably not good. Whatever, let's get more games. Promo 83. Romo. So we played. I don't know what we have played. Did we play as black out already? Oh, it was d4, d5. Let's play e4, e5. Again, out of book for me. Move 1. Never seen this position. Never. I was gonna do something weird, but I think I'm just gonna try to do some really normal moves. Just normal moves. Like maybe this can't be bad moves. b5 before bishop e7 or d6. He's probably threatening to take my pawn if I don't do something about it now. d6, b5. Is this how you're supposed to play the Ruy Lopez? Because I don't really figure it out on this side of the board. Like, I need to turn the board around to actually know, is this like a theory? Real cheating if I turn the board around. So it's supposed d6 or knight a5 or maybe even something like bishop b7. Is this prayer? Probably should not hang the pawn though without playing d6 first. Yeah, let's just play d6 first. I mean, guess we could have done the Marshall too, but to be honest, I was not even considering Marshall. Or could we have done the Marshall anymore? Yeah, we could have. Right. That is the Marshall, right? Should be. Alright, so do we go for the normal mainline stop or at least used to be mainline when I was first, the last time I looked at the Ruy Lopez theory. It is Marshall. Okay, thank you. Hello, Fobu. Not that I know anything about this either. Or do we do this first and then do that? Yeah, hopefully do. Let's pretend we know something about the Chicorin, right? I usually end up with this knight with standing somewhere stupid like here and where it can't move anywhere. Last one was something I've not seen from you. Yeah. I'm still a bit sick, I think, so I'm playing a little stupid. Or foolhardy. Guess bishop b7 is a move. Knight c6 is probably a move. I probably should defend the a-pawn. It is attacked twice. Or e-pawn, not a-pawn. Maybe we could do it from this side too. So why did we go here and there? At least we got the pawn to move. So where to stick this knight now? Go back? Let's not. Suppose we go back here, they go there. They've probably seen this many times and know what they're doing. So they close the center, which means something. I just don't know what that does mean. Except we're not really playing the center anymore. And this is probably very hard to get out of or through here. So I probably should not put the bishop here, question mark. Should we play c4 here? Iltaan Matti. I don't like how fast they are playing. I don't like it. So I probably should not go there and let him just take it and get a passed pawn. Take there when they go there. Open this up. Maybe move the rook away, but I don't know if I want the rook on e file. This file has very little chance of opening up. Well, let's say that maybe I could get this open eventually. So I don't know. I'm pretending that I know what I'm doing and playing on the queen side. Interesting position. It is very interesting because I have no idea what I'm doing. They are probably gonna checkmate me. That's what they are doing. But he still has some problems, like he put the rook here and maybe he wants to move the knight, but if he moves the knight then this guy dies. Maybe he takes here first. Alright, we could take here, we could take there. I feel like the pushing is the really dumb option. Because I spent a lot of effort trying to do something on this side and then why would we close that side down? And my idea is to take here and then I guess he could take with the queen. Yeah, probably. Probably. I think this could go here maybe. Not here. I think this works. This seems very slow. And also I want the bishop to stay some kind of look-see on that square. Also my clock is running really, really fast. Really, really fast. Maybe I'll just stick the knight there. The idea that, well, obviously we cannot take with the pawn because of bang. Is there any funny business sacking here? The knight, I don't actually have to sack it, but I feel like eventually I have to move it though. Hello, Lander. We could play g6 and make his life a little slower on this side. Question mark. Wow, 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 wow. So he's hitting this guy, and then things are not so good anymore. Could defend this guy, but we lose the pawn. Could take there. But stuff. Yeah, this is probably not the best game ever. This is probably not the best game ever. Still no idea what I'm doing. Maybe I'll... The bishop is not good there. I'm gonna be weird about it. Knight here, why? I don't know. Freeze the f pawn. Alright, I did not see that pawn is hanging, which is not good also. I don't want to trade things. Let's put the queen there and hope that we don't have to trade things. But obviously this is not good. Still is weak as something. And I might have to actually defend it next move or just let him take it, and then I'm down 2 passed pawns. Well, I want to push that koi and just go attack. Somehow. Not that my thingies actually work that way at all. That's corner. Who cares? So if we pop this guy off, is the rook ever coming out of there? Probably not. But what can you do? We have to play for funsies. Oh, okay, now it can actually get out though. Do we want to get out? Let's get out then. While we can. I have 1 minute left on the clock though. Hello, the coach. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Bring the c8 square for stuff. Okay, I don't like... forgot one thing that move did. Guess doesn't really matter yet. I was kind of looking at this at the moment. Online or a book? Well, TK says online, but I would probably recommend a book. Even though online books, I would say, are as good. Like doesn't have to be an actual physical book, but can be an online book too. Just because somebody has already done the most chewing for you, you don't have to actually try to figure things out yourself. Everything. Like it's already nicely curated knowledge. And usually in the books they do also try to explain, at least in a good books. Like there's a really bad opening books, but in a good ones that at least they try to explain why are we doing what we are doing. That's usually the this somewhat interesting question. There's also really bad YouTube videos also. That is true. All kind of bad information. All kind of bad people. Can we somehow swindle this guy? Oof, probably not, since he's keep playing that kind of moves. Probably not, since he keeps playing that kind of a moves. I'm playing for some desperado here, pretty much. Probably can take it. They wish to do so. I don't know. I'll try to swindle with this one, but I don't think it works. This guy kill his connectors. Gets the deep one, he has few. Yeah, we're pretty dead here. Mm-hmm. Oh no. Last swindle. I knew he was gonna play G3, because why not? Keep it closed. Keep it closed. Oh, maybe a chink in the armor. Don't have to go there now. Just gonna take there. Try to win or take a draw. I probably should take a draw now. Even though I'm a bit tempted, but I think he can play here and there and still hold if I try to play for a win. And then I'm in a big problem that what to do about the people just running. If I like here pushed F2, let's not get too long time. Hopefully it's not winning. That was a horrible game. Rook h2 here. Oh no, now get on that side. And then we are winning, surprisingly. Disgusting. I just saw this so that I push and then he comes here and defends. Apparently that's not even best, just rook a6. Rook a1. Fine. If you wanna be fancy about it. Traps, chaps, Bruce Pandolfini. Only chess book I own. So always gonna recommend it. Might be the best book there is. I haven't read it, so can't say otherwise. Well, yeah, that was a bad boo-boo from white. They played almost a perfect game and then they made a one move and let me escape. Could have escaped with a win, but at least we escaped with a draw. Woodpecker method. Good butchless. Not sure about the method. 100 end games. You should know. Yeah, that's a good book. But that's really not about openings though. But guess we gonna got out of the opening part already. But yeah, to understand the openings, you have to first grasp the endings or something very deep like that. Right? So you know from the opening already, you try to aim at that specific pawn endgame, you know, gonna win. Just kidding. Well, that was a lucky escape. See how bad I am if I'm trying to play some opening I don't know anything about. So let's play through Lopez again, but this time on the wrong side of the board. Or the right side, I don't know. D6, this is the, whatchamacallit, it's the Steinitz, right? Where's my Steinitz dude? This guy. It's drawing D4. Played the Rue is so bad, Smurfette made me start playing the exchange Rue. Well, that's I think a good advice. I like exchange Rue. It's great. It's great. So how do you play this nonsense here? Do we take here now? With the bishop, because it looks stupid. And then castle. Not even take back there. Maybe you're supposed to take back. I just remember, is this actually still the Steinitz game against that one dude? Too bad I don't really remember how it goes. Right, this is definitely not anymore. The dude. I don't remember his name. No, it's probably not that. Stick the knight in the center. They don't have to take anything. I'll just do this. And then we go there since that's easy to understand. Push pawns and checkmate. Maybe even sack something. And then think, should we care about that? We could just take here and then go here. We could sack the pawn. We could defend the pawn. Who would have dunked it? Could do the same as we did in the first game and just put the knight here and forget about it. Forget about it. I'm gonna play noblerone move and just defend the pawn. Polarier defense lines. Just gotta fix some things here and there. Ay, TK. You and your fixing your lines thing. Just go. Wonder if this actually works because there is this guy here. Maybe D5. Taking here, and this is in pre. Scary stuff, scary stuff. Oh, wait. Do we have anything funky here? With check takes. And saying hello. Maybe he has some funny business here. This is not even a mate, to be honest. I forget about that, but it's still probably good. I mean, we should probably definitely not check there. Alrighty. Alrighty, alrighty. What to do then? I'm definitely not checking there and getting my queen into trouble instantly. How do we, like, this is the moment you want to have a check on this diagonal. Unfortunately illegal. Would go here in hopes of, I don't know what, but there's nothing there. Here in hopes that they actually take here. But I don't think that threatens anything. Bam. Gonna do some rook lifting maybe. Also covered this square, so maybe I'll actually stick somebody there. Giving up the free knight is also crazy. Yeah, probably. I was thinking that this might have been the best move. Queen b6 in that move. This moment. Covers the mate. And if I take the knight, you take my bishop. We check. Bang. And I don't know if I have a nice discovery on the queen. Thought this probably saved the day. I mean, I already won a pawn, so go for endgame. Because I don't want to go into a discovery. I'm scared, Bobby. I'm scared. Yeah, let's do it. Whatever. Really cowardly. Chicken move. I can only pretend to attack like 10 moves, 15 moves maximum before I win a pawn, and then it's back to chicken gambits. Not free, it's like counter punch. Okay, let's ruin this day for the bishop. Maybe we even try to trade the bishop. Let's spin the bastard. Maybe we can push here. I mean, then we go away and then there's a backwards pawn. From strong to weak. Could push f4, take there. This is a bit risky since I just fixed my pawns nicely with against the bishop. It's a bit risky. Could take now here. Or just keep on pushing these idiots. Takes here, I don't know. Take here with somebody. Could also take here with anybody. Maybe not with the rook since there is an actual stupid fork there. Maybe would have loved to have a past a pawn. Oh, bit sad. Okay, I'll take this way because I want to somehow open the C file towards there. Good move, probably. Oliver is supposed to go through there. I was just saw that. I'll stick the rook there and then double under it, and if he tries to stop me from going there, well, maybe we can just chop everybody off here and be a pawn up in the endgame. No balls. Have you been on this channel? You know this is the chicken chess cup. Hello, Rocket. Is the official channel of the G... Oh, that's a good undermining move. Let's go undermine the underminers. It's not gonna die without fight. To nurse this guy here. Also, it might be a past pawn, but so some kind of weakness. And he's saying that, yep, I'm just gonna go for it. Lots of hemming. Could we push it all the way here and defend it with this rook somehow? That's an idea here about oh shit. Probably still have to take it this way. But probably this in the end is gonna be just freaking painful. I'm really wrecking this whole endgame. Got this thing. I've got nothing here. I've got nothing here. Suddenly they have a actually pretty strong p-pawn soon. Oh, let's run with the e-pawn called Indy. So rook's hanging. We probably have to move it. Let's go here. Assume the rook's gonna end up behind the pawn. Well, that's unfortunate. Is this starting to just run fast as it can? Let's move the king for fun. Thought we were supposed to be up a pawn. Well, wait for it. I'm soon gonna be a... That I don't like because, well, maybe it's okay, but thought something where he just says ciao and goes running is probably the most annoying thing in the world. Okay, should I actually calculate that I don't actually lose this game? That would really suck if I lose the game. I don't know if I have time to play this, and then I need to get the rook free and the g-pawn ready to run. Because I don't get my king under there ever. Never. This the rook's technically decent for a while it gives their king cut off. But these are the moments we should... No, wait a moment. Is this good? Yeah, this is the ugliest game ever. Yeah, everybody should buy a endgame book. Me included. Right, this is very awkward move, but I thought maybe I can here... No, I don't. I don't solve it that way. I was thought that this is a cute way to solve the way. Solve the problem. Because I don't want to get the king in front of the pawn. If I go here, he goes forward, then I go here, and then It's probably time to move the king and then stick this guy to defend that guy, and this is in time to go there, and it's just a draw. Thought this is the cute way to get around this, but it's not really enough though, is it? And then here the sad part is that I probably have to take now or I lose. Because if I try to defend this and this goes under it. End up something sad here. Probably maybe we don't lose, but nah, horrible. King d4. How do we trade the rooks without offering a draw? Or maybe he actually tries to win this. Oh, he actually, oof, almost mouse slipped already. I'm not that slow, I'm gonna lose with 34 seconds. Let's throw in a few checks and actually try to win it. I feel justified now that he tried to win it. Rook e7. I might actually lose this on time soon. Back to pre-moving maybe. Fifty moves. Horrible. I don't want to look at that game. Second draw in a row. Guess we still got a points for it though. And sacking and accepted into the team. Where did I mess that up? Looked so good. There was a mate in 20. Probably were. Funny thing is I saw almost everything happening and I just still walked into it all. Oh, everything. A lot of French today. Keep playing that Tarash. Same opening from them. Maybe the first game, second game? Question mark. I guess this is also, isn't this also Steinitz, right? So we are pretty Steinitzian today. I should have played the Steinitz in the The Rui Lopez game too. Sorry from you. I should have played the Steinish in the Rui Lopez too. I have one fact, I have cookies and coffee. I had also cookies and coffee today. But not anymore though. That seems unfair. So 8-6. Probably didn't want to get the castle and get the Greek gifted. I don't know if it actually works with the 2 rook knights in front of this. Maybe could do it from this side. Alright, so how does this opening actually work? My last opponent played some fast f6. Probably ideas to push this guy forward, so we should do something about it. Let's move the king in the corner. Just get out of this mess here. For now. For future. I'm not sure about a6 belongs to any plan of anybody's or prevents anything. So I feel that's a free move. Well, he gave me a free move, I'm gonna give him a free move. I mean, maybe he makes a6 work. I just wanted to free this guy without hanging the d pawn and moving this away. So we can push the f pawn. I don't know where to stick this, like maybe there's some kind of a actually good square. These all look the same to me, completely useless. Oh, never. Wait a minute, second or a third. Maybe it's all not so stupid. Like there is this thing and trading this guy off. Maybe the rock move was really stupid. Maybe the rock move was really stupid. Can I do it in this way? Go away. I'm getting completely sidetracked by this nonsense. I was supposed to play the f pawn. Maybe he's soon gonna castle queenside and say, good luck with that f pawn, dude. Alright, okay, he has given me a lot of moves, for sure. Let's just go back. Also, I could try to sneak there and there. Nice piece cube, thank you. Ooh, he's letting me check there. Oh, I can't resist the nice. Let's keep the king in the center check. Oof, he's going into the... Well, this is how you're supposed to play, right? This is how you're supposed to play, right? Almost. No. I mean, it looks good, but also it might keep things a little bit close, so maybe we want to keep the pawns this way. Oh, he just opens it up. There's no fear whatsoever. I think we take here. It's a piece, right? Because now he can't take back without... Oh no, my queen. Now we could take there and say it's another piece. Probably there might be checkmate somewhere around here too. I don't know, I'll just take the piece. I'm very lazy. I'm very lazy. Everybody knows it. This almost threatens checkmate. Could still block it. What actually threatens checkmate? Nothing. Let's just take a pawn with something. Skip at least the queens on. Pretend we're checkmating them. Almost won a sack there. If I trade the rooks, at least I have some chance I end up in a forgetting the back rank and getting mated. Horrible. So what is this move? Oh, it was all planned. Oh, he can take this one. Oh no. Nice counter trap. Oh no. Fine. I'll defend the back rank. I mean, the back rank was always fine anyways, but we always have the bishop and the knight. Now we could probably push. Let's take the knight. Yeah, it's probably not good. Let's just defend. Oof. I knew I can fuck this up. Alright, now this is gonna be an interesting game again. Yeah, I'm gonna abort myself after this game. I mean, it's funny that I'm not completely lost after losing a full queen with check. It is funny. I don't know how it's funny though. It's not so funny. So human after all. I mean, that's been obvious for a long time. That has been obvious for a long time. Just trying to cover everything. Maybe actually he berserked so I can flag them. They did berserk me, so I could flag them somehow. Or he actually takes the legs off my... Okay, maybe it does take it. They're probably doing alright here, right? Alright, right. I don't know if it's a good idea to trade there, but what can you do? What can you do? Oh, am I getting checkmated on the h file if I do that? I might get checkmated on the h file. Nah, it's probably fine. Knight covers h1. Can we make a comeback? Funny that my opponent like played completely fast and nonchalant in the beginning because he didn't really believe in his chances, but when he won the queen he started to, oh wait, I can win this bozo. And now he actually thinks and tries. So he's playing actually good moves instead of just randomly moving fast. I think I can take it right. Everything is covered. Good strategy. Oh, thinking about your moves is a good strategy. I don't know about that. I think still the best is just to move fast and not think. That's how we do it around here. Let's run around with the king maybe. Make a some kind of a victory lap around here. Some kind of a victory lap. Definitely gonna lose this because I'm being so annoying. Definitely gonna lose this game, aren't I? I'm pretty sure I deserve to lose this game. I deserve to lose this game. Skewer. Can I do it? Can we do it? No checks. Brains off, fast moves. If it doesn't work, do it faster. Good advice. Let's give him a check. Oh no, my pawn hung. Oh no, my pawn hung. I have to be a little careful that there's no funny business with the queen. Let's run around here. Maybe I'll go eat this pawn somehow if I... Oh. I did actually hang my pawn there. No, there is no fork. This is illegal. God damn it. Dog damn it. If I hang my rook, I'm gonna be so damn angry. Gonna be so dog damn angry. This is the only legal move almost. It is the only legal move. Can I go here? No, I did lose that one. God damn it. No. Why didn't he take my last pawn there though? I just have to run the analysis of that game. That's gonna be the worst computer graph ever produced. How can I show it to you? Oh my god, that is a beauty. I had a 74% accuracy and I won this game. With only 4 inaccuracies, 3 mistakes, 3 blunders. Wait, how can my opponent have a higher accuracy with 10 inaccuracies, 1 mistake and 4 blunders? I guess my average centipawn loss is kind of big with 46. I hung a lot of stuff in that game. A lot of stuff. Can we do another game? Or can we actually play a chess game without complete nonsense? Send that game to Gotham. Yeah, I can send it to Gotham just guessed the elo or something. And then if you actually do it, and don't forget to remind him that I have a plus score against him in the end. And he guesses that my elo is 700. How can a national master hang a queen and a rook and every piece he has? He's 700. All right, let's try to actually play chess. That was ugly. Another Slav. This is the what we did in the first game. Exact same moves. Do we get the different variation or e3 like in that one? There's other ways. This way, that way. Yeah, I don't know if g3 is a move after a4. So after this, we could move the bishop here. I mean, maybe somewhere else too. I think this is some kind of thing. Could also maybe play e6. Let's try this one, even though I think this is some of the ugliest losses I've gotten in this line. So they get this pawn back, which we kind of knew already. We have a nice grip on the e4, so they have a hard time trying to push the e4 themselves and free this bishop up. Because there's a double pawn. I think I still put the bishop here in this line. Because it's a pin. Maybe he gets scared. Maybe not. I think castle is fine. Or is that too early? It's probably fine. Unpins. Also, it scares me a little bit. That's another piece of this side. Because I feel like how does that thing go? Against something like Shipov, I've lost a lot of games where I think he did some weird stuff with this and that. Some kind of a very scary attack. Let's just push c5, because why not? I'm gonna put my knight to c6. And if he takes, I might take back or might not. Well, didn't just give him a passed pawn. Yeah, we probably did. But it's also a little bit loosey-goosey, because the pawn is not coming there to defend it in a while. And yeah, well, I don't know what yeah is about. I was gonna say something about this, but there's probably nothing good to say about this guy. It's a pawn. Also, it sometimes this is a little awkward because you can't retreat. Might need this bishop somewhere. Radio goes for my f pawn. Good. The problem here is that if you defend the g6, it's something for the h pawn to go exchange for, and then bang, open file and damage. What else could we do? We could attack the bishop here. And I think that's what I'm gonna do. Some ideas that, well, if he does this, then I was gonna say maybe this and that's good for me for reasons. But yeah, here I was thinking that maybe we could stick c4 in. Basically sacking this, but then sticking a knight here. Does this actually work? It is quite risky, because this pawn is a bit vulnerable in the future. They don't have to take here. So the bishop is loose now. But maybe it's fine. I feel like this is some kind of a threat. Alright, so they play the most normal move in the world. Point to me that, yeah, you suck. Gonna defend my pawn. Welcome back. Alright, rook on open file. I suppose that is a good idea. I don't know, I'll defend this idiot here. I don't have to worry about this as long as there's a pawn in here. Wow, wow, wow. That is a pawn sack, right? Because I can take here and take here. Except we can't. Because either way he takes these hands. Alrighty. Well, do I have to take? Because I would rather not have him take. Also having the pawn defended also seems a little unideal. Could take here, could take here. I could even take here, even though that is very spicy and probably doesn't work. Well, this definitely doesn't work. So I don't think there's anything funny around here. I mean, technically I could take here, right? Because this hits their queen. It's super spicy though, because the bishop could go here and then pin and win and stuff like that. Pin, win, stuff like that. Why do I want to just go there? Or there? Or don't forget you have a bishop hand too. If I go here, this is gonna be definitely really painful pin. Otherwise this would be a decent move. Target there. I can't make it work. I mean, it can't be the worst thing in the world, just trading a dark squared bishop that might go here and here. I have holes. I have holes. I think I forgot to turn off the water switch. Oh, you are one of those guys, just like me. You leave your house and, oh, did I turn off the oven? Oh, did I remember to lock the door? It's not fun. But I always have to go check anyways. Yes. We could go here, we could go here, we could go here, we could go here. This I keep rejecting it, like it looks active, but somehow like legs off and die. We have this covered, we have that covered. This does maybe let this happen. I don't have to move the knights. I could also trade. I could also trade here. Because that knight is decently strong, right? Put this guy looking at their queen. Also, I have no time on it either. It's then downstairs when I live on the 4th floor. Well, it's a good exercise. Indeed. Oh, I'm gonna keep defending everything. Let's not hang anything, so we might win. I'm not winning this one, but... Or at least not that ball better. No way. Might be a lot worse. Well, let's use the one tired cliche. Queen is the worst blockader, so let's use the queen. Because we are rebels. We don't follow the rules. Well, it just happened to be there. That's why I used it. Obviously, would love to have the knight here. Can't have everything in life. But if you could just put it here, it would be beautiful. Defense here. Alright, so decently annoying. Queen is hanging. If I move this rook, I undefend this. If I move this, I undefend that. What are you gonna do about it? Meh. I don't know. I think I'm gonna play King G7. I thought somebody said in a chat, white offers a draw. That I thought my opponent offers a draw. Just chat. I don't know why it's on. Usually turn that nonsense off. There's a reason to this is that we want to play f6 and I want to have f6 covered, this covered. Also wanted to get off here. And yeah, this here, that there. Try to not die on here. Alright, now f4 might be a threat since I can't go here. So let's go harass him. Let's actually try to maybe do something. I mean, maybe we eventually get our dream about putting a knight there. There's some downsides to this move if you notice it. There is some downsides to that move. Yeah, it was our blockader. I kind of forgot about it. Sumi, I kind of forgot about it. I don't know, I don't want to give up the e-file, but yeah, I probably should not have given the e-file away. But I also didn't want to give c-file, c-pawn away. I mean, I did not technically have to move the rook. Yeah, I guess that's true. Technically, probably true. Let's go here. Pluck the 7th rank. Could have maybe gone here. Maybe that's better. Fine. Whatever. But I did not want to have to deal with anybody saying check there. I mean, just having a rook there might be pleasant enough. Pleasant enough. I don't know. I don't even want to think about what he's threatening, so let's just go there. Technically we are threatening it. Technically we are threatening that. I don't know what's going there. I don't know what's going anywhere. Is that a threat? That's covered. Let's just be a greedy little biggie and take this guy. Because, I don't know, but mainly I kind of look at this guy and say, give me my pawn, please. That was not the point at all. Except it did give me a kind of a tempo on this guy. I mean, it's also a pawn, so... And that's on the second pawn. Okay, now we have 1 minute left on the clock. They kind of have to trade now. Kind of probably could insist. They have to probably take it, because otherwise at least they can get c-pawn back if they do. But they are probably very stubborn about giving the rook up though. Oh, they cannot get the c-pawn back. Yeah, that's the problem. Or maybe they just about can. Could have taken here and gone there, but he's still a pawn down. I had a queen check here, working the king and the bishop in the end. The queen could have blocked there. But I think I'm still winning there, because I have an extra pawn. Just trade the queens and play the endgame. I mean, bang, 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 ka-dang. Bang, 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 ka-dang. That's your plan. Go for it. I don't know. I'll just attack the pin pawn. Let's move that away. Keep that there. At least we have now more time than my opponent. Keep pushing. I don't think any of his last 3-4 moves have helped him at any way. This at least had like, that's a plan. Easy plan. Go there, destroy. While you had the battery on there. Easy plan. Go there, destroy. I'm gonna keep it easy. I'm gonna trade these guys off there. Even if it's not winning enough, but I'm gonna keep it easy and destroy. just make my room for my king though. Oh, that's decent. All right. Like, maybe I should have not have been so fast with them. Oh, but we can go also here, right? There. There. Two were sort of free wins. I did win 4 of my rapid games today. Nice. Two were sort of free wins. Yeah, free wins are better than no win. 16 minutes. I'm completely spent though, but I'm dreading another game. That already was like really bad. And well, last, I don't know how many games, 1, 2, 3, 4 have been really, really bad. I kind of like the first 2, but the last 4 games have been disasters. And he actually gives me a 22-8, 22-8 rated guy. This is 12 games. So it's super new account too. Let's give him an English then. I mean, it's a year-old account, but he hasn't really played Rapid or Blitz. Maybe it's a bullet account. Yeah, he's a bullet player. Other one I wanna queen just. All right, so the reverse Siciliano. Let's go here. Now, should we actually go for it or just go for something else? How does this go? Wait, no. This is like a reverse, whatchamacallit, Rossolimo. Well, fine, you take it. Oh, we could also take B pawn. Well, now that I'm covering this with the bishop and I have to take the pawn, I'll go here and be happy. Even though this is also awkward, since the knight bishop is obviously not good here. This... I thought this is a little questionable. Can he actually get away with this? Because this is a double attack. There's no funny business here. I doubt there is funny business there. Of course, I'm hunting pawns and be moving the bishop back and forth, so we're quite behind in the whole development front. Horrible pausing. Why is your knight not on f3? Because we don't believe in the knights. We don't believe in it. We just grab pawns and prosper. So he's saying that, yeah, well, now we can actually put it there, right? Counterattack the pawn. Alright, so this is probably coming. This is also probably coming. Soon we might be paying the price for the stealing a pawn. Got that right. I butchered that one too. Why don't I have a Heisenberg? You're goddamn right. Clip. I need that clip. Like I want to retreat before something bad happens. Doesn't work at all. I mean, technically it works, but it doesn't threaten anything. Well, it would keep the bishop away there, but the rook also could go there and then to go here to have a... Well, it is bad, 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 really bad. Maybe we just castle and be happy. Like, how bad can it be? Is my queen trapped in any of the lines? I hope not. I hope not. Then I just run away somewhere. It is so ugly. It is so freaking ugly. Maybe I'll run it here. Just let's be weird. There's one point to this move, exactly just one. And that's it, that the pawn can't go forward when the queen is in front of it. I haven't watched that show, that's why. Alright, so he wants to... I mean, oh wait, we could... Well, this is definitely not takeable. Check. Thank you for the queen, bozo. But, I guess that is technically dropping my queen, almost. And then something with the knight. I think I have to take it. We could take here. But there is just no way. Stuff happens horrible. I just take the stupid knight. Move the queen to the least offensive square. Let's say here. And then d3, we need to have the stupid bishop in the play. I mean, it has no squares, but we want it in play. I mean, I could have tried to put it on this side too, but I had one idea here. I'm gonna stick it here and trade this bishop because it's annoying. I think we are kind of almost fine here, to be honest. I mean, maybe after this we are back into trouble because I do this kind of stupid stuff like this, get the double pawn there, and then the rooks come here, and suddenly we probably could end up in a new troubles, but what can you do? Well, this is the best news all game. My opponent has disconnected for all day. Usually I'm not happy about it, but today I really am. And hello, playing chess. I could do with a free win. God damn it. I could do with a free win. Just gonna rest here while he tries to reconnect. Thank you for the follow. Oliver Gedal. Good old internet gambit. Failed to, declined. At least it's not like what you had in old correspondence chess days. I don't want the queen ending up on e3. Seems unpleasant. When you were losing the game in the correspondence chess, when you we played with the actual correct like letters or cards. When you were losing, you started to take maximum time every move and also try to do all the other little dirty tricks to maximize the time usage and play the dead man's gambit. Wait until your opponent dies. Because correspondence players tend to be quite a old bunch of people, so it was not even unplausible that that could work out. Hello, Paul. Which league do you play? What do you mean, which league? In this Rapid League, we play in the third division, if that's what you're asking. This is 3C. This move because I want my queen to be defended, so I can move this one and get rid of this and have everybody. Even though e4 has the downside, of course, that my bishop is suddenly a big dirt. Maybe we should put it out here before we do it. But then he just pins it and then it's not so easy anymore. If I played against your team. Well, I don't know. Did you play against the Nuggetteers? I wish I do often wish that we could, or really just would allow me to change the team name. Nuggetteers sounded so funny when I made it, but it's a so shitty name. Alright, I like to play here because threats, but maybe he takes and then takes the C pile. So I'd like to, if I was greedy, I would go here first, then play this, but then are we in time? Like here, 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 and queen moves somewhere and counterplay. Minno like. This, of course, is the horrible, horrible position of bozo move. The bozoness of the bozos. Oh, I got an idea that I go here and defend this, but I have to defend this all the way. I don't know. I don't want to think. I'll just give him the C file and let him be happy with it. Been following 5 months, 30 days, 2 hours. Oh, you said hello, good sir. Yeah, that's a good move. I have one idea to get rid of this crappy bishop this way. I should probably not also take ages. Gonna maybe also go on here first. Nah. Then we somehow fix the problem of the C file and rest of this crap. Maybe we could start pushing around here. Or here. Right. I don't know. Let's play here. Even though h4 is gonna be another target for sure. For sure. Go stupid with this. Hmm. I don't know. I'll go here for a while because I don't know what else to do. This seems so slow trying to challenge the C-file, and he might sneak in while I try. He might sneak in while I try. What do we do now? And a dragon. Dragon is big and dangerous. I don't know what this king is moving around here. What is it moving around for? Oh shoot, I did not see that hanging. That's unfortunate. Well, I did not see that hanging either. That is unfortunate. Everything must go. I see it's a fire cell in my pawn structure. It's a fire cell and now it's beyond repair. This is completely busted. This is completely busted. Oh boys, oh boys, oh boys. How can I go from being up a pawn to being down 2? Like, does not happen. Seems unfair. What can we do? Like nothing. Trying to take this pawn. The problem is that it's not even a threat, right? It's not even a threat. It's not even a threat. Oh boys, oh boys, oh boys. Not even a Dvoretsky's endgame manual is gonna save me here. King has to stay here. This guy is just gonna waltz around and eat these guys, and these have spore pawns. At least it doesn't count. It counts in my heart though. It counts in my heart. Breaks my heart. Zugzwang. Wonderful. Well, to be honest, I never even had any kind of a hopeful shape of a stalemate anywhere, so it's not good. Oh, he did not take the pawn. I don't know why, but he's being a bit silly about it. He's being a bit silly about it. Let's take that for fun. Go backsies. I lost on time. I thought somehow this is stalemate. I mean, yeah, he can move G pawn. He could have moved any pawn, to be honest, yeah. Could have checked him here when I took the pawn here and promoted with a check. Yeah. I mean, anything wins. There's a lot of hanging pawns. I don't want to look at that game. Let's go look at the standings. Let's go look at the standings though. Was there a stalemate trick or something? As far as I know, I really couldn't come up with any kind of plausible scenario where it ends in a stalemate. Maybe if I leave him that G pawn somehow. Like their king is on F2 and G pawn is on G4, king is on H2, rook 8 takes the back rank. Someone sacked the rook. Yeah, unlikely. Usually I look at the people's games of the tournament, but this is like the first day I actually kind of can stay upright in like 4 days, so just playing the 2 hours was enough to get me beat completely. Sorry, not today, 3xk. I'm completely out of energy. I just think I'll call it a day. I was thinking of did terribly at second. Okay, first run away with it. Yeah, they kind of did. We had no chances against them. They almost have doubled our points. But yeah, thanks everybody for playing. Appreciate it. Usually we look at the games afterwards, but I just don't have it in me today. My games were a joke too. Last draw was horrible. Hello, Night Be Free. And thanks for the subscription. I appreciate it. Thank you. All right. No way, indeed. Let's give a shout out to Ellen instead of Knight. They're their official ambassador, anyways. But alright, maybe we'll stream this week more. But okie dokie. Bye bye. And thanks for everybody. Ay, Knight. That is a very too kind. Way too kind. Appreciate it. To have to do it. But bye.